I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, and we're in the coach right now talking about the diesel-fired heater made by Planar. This is the 8DM. We've got the thermostat here, along with one of the vents right here for it. Now, we've been extremely surprised by how efficient and hot this heater is. This thing runs probably at least twice as hot as the propane that we have on here. If you put your hand in front of the vent when it's running, I was blown away at how hot the air was. It was extremely surprising. Definitely recommend that aspect of it. Now, from that vent to the heater that's mounted underneath the RV, there's about 8 feet of ducting. It's all insulated, so we're not losing a lot of the heat from the heater to this point. So that really helps our case also. Now, with it, you've got 3 main buttons that do all the functions for the heater, turning it on and then controlling the temp or the power usage that you want to use on it. Those are the 2 main functions. You can either set it by temperature or by how much power you want it to consume. Now, the tank on the heater is roughly about 2.5 gallons, and with this set at 59 degrees, which is its lowest setting, we can run for 2 to 3 days during the winter time with that 1 tank of fuel. Now, that's with temperatures in the 30s or low 30s in the daytime with the sun shining, and then in the mid-teens in the evening. Now, one of the things I don't like about this is the thermostat itself. It's really basic, which is great, but it's almost too basic. With only having the 3 buttons, I sometimes have a hard time figuring out, did I actually turn the heater on or did I accidentally just turn it off by pushing too many buttons? Because if you push a button too many times, it will turn it off. And so when it turns off, it just starts to blink really fast or really slow. So with that, I always keep the manual right here in this cabinet, and it's always handy because I seem to be referring to it quite often, unfortunately. Also, with the fuel pump on it, it's kind of loud. It clicks to take the fuel out of the tank and inject it into the heater. And where we have it mounted, the sound actually reverberates up through the floor and into this whole area here. So at night, you can hear it just clicking away. And I don't know if there's really a great fix for that. If I was able to mount the fuel pump somewhere else, I think I could alleviate that sound. But unfortunately, with our case, that's where it kind of has to be. But it's something that we've gotten used to and is definitely livable and easy to deal with. It's just kind of annoying at first. Overall, my impression of this heater has been fantastic. Like I said, it's extremely hot and it runs really efficiently. It's great because if we want to run the propane heater also, we can run this one first with the diesel, warm up everything, and then switch over to propane if we want, or just continue running the diesel, which is what we usually do. At night, we find that we have to open a window and crack it because the heater doesn't actually turn on and off with the temperature. Lowest setting, like I said, is 59, and when you put it there, that's what it's going to run, and it won't ever turn off if it warms up to that point or gets warmer than that. Unfortunately, that's something else I don't really like. But I really like sleeping with a window cracked, because usually in the middle of winter, we would be freezing in here trying to run on propane. But with the diesel, now we're running with a window cracked open, and that's really nice. Staying toasty warm and not using a lot of fuel at the same time. So again, this is made by Planar, and it's the 8DM, and it's the 12 volt. Definitely one that I'd recommend from them. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments below, and we'll get back to you. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.